What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. In today's video, we are looking at full art supporter cards all through Sword and Shield and into Scarlet and Violet. Seeing the top ones. I didn't look at all of them, of course, because there's a lot of them, but looking at the top ones for sure, seeing how they are doing, you're going to be shocked by this, but probably actually not, that most of them are waifu cards that are doing really well, which is kind of surprising, but not really surprising at all. But before we get into the content, I want to tell you about the giveaway going on this week at the Poke Office. I'm giving away 4 packs of Obsidian Flames to 1 lucky subscriber. So if you want to be entered to win, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, bell notifications on, leave a comment, and hit the like button for me. It does really help the YouTube algorithm get my stuff out to more people. Appreciate you all for watching. Let's get into this data. Okay, so in lots of my videos, I end up going in chronological order from the oldest sets to the newest sets. In this video, we're actually doing price order, so from lowest price to highest priced, starting with this Candace card from Silver Tempest. It's a card that I view quite highly. It's only worth $12.66 currently. It's had a nice little increase over the last 3 months, but it's one where I figure, like in Japan, in the Japanese cards, it's worth like in the realm of $40 to $50. And I just feel like this is one that could explode over time just because of the waifu effect on this one. That's just a personal take. I have no idea if I'm actually onto something or not. Next, we're going into Battle Styles, the Phoebe card. And it's actually had a really nice increase over the last 3 months, up 40.1%. It's currently sitting at $19.75, though it did hit a high at the end of June there at $25.64. Then we're going all the way to the last set of Sword and Shield, Crown Zenith, the Elisa Sparkle, and not a ton of movement on the English version of this card. Currently sitting at $25.01, though I do think that this one is quite popular in the Japanese cards. Speaking of popular in the Japanese cards, this Irida from Astral Radiance is extremely popular in the Japanese version of it. It's worth $200 at the time of recording for the Japanese version of this card. This one only $25.83. So this one is definitely something that we could watch for moving forward. Lots of those like Sun and Moon waifu cards really increased over the last couple months or to the last year. So maybe this one is one to watch. Next, we're going into Silver Tempest, the Serena. Not doing that good. Started off $37.85 3 months ago. Now it's down to $29.42, a 22.3% drop. This card for a long time was like the second, I think it still is, but it was the second highest priced card in Silver Tempest, and it was going for quite a nice dollar amount, and not so much anymore. I mean, still a $30 card is still pretty good, but it was a lot higher than that when Silver Tempest released. Okay, we're on to Chilling Reign, the Clara card. Looks like a ton of movement on the graph, but it really hasn't been all that much. Started at $33.98 and now down to $31. So a drop of about $3, 8.8%. Still in Chilling Reign, we have the Caitlyn. This one has had a nice increase. Started at $25.30. Now it is up to $31.85, a 25.9% increase. Another card where this one I could see it like it's a girl in what looks like pajamas, long hair. I mean, waifu. I don't know. I don't really understand it, but I'm just speculating. Next, we have the Rebel Clash Sonya. Quite a valuable card for a set that I continue to say lots of people think is not all that good. Rebel Clash considered one of the weakest sets out of Sword and Shield, but this card doing pretty nice, even though it's down a little bit over the last 3 months. Started at $41.82, spiked to $55.95. I think that was right at the end of that waifu craze, and now it has been trending down for the last 2 months or so. Currently sitting at $35.04. Still in Rebel Clash, we got the Boss's Order card, which has not been doing good at all, though it is the highest priced card out of Rebel Clash right now. Started at $41.06 and has basically just been going down. Tried to level off at like the $37 range, and now it's dropping again. So that's one to watch, maybe even to add to your collection at a good price. Hard to know. Okay, now we are into the new Scarlet and Violet era, the Iono. This is just the ultra rare version of it, not the special illustration rare version. which, speaking of, I really like in Scarlet and Violet that there are the special illustration rare versions of the trainers too. I think that's a really cool touch. This one, however, started at $42.53, now down to $40.05, 5.8% down over the last 3 months, but still actually holding its ground pretty well. And I think large partly due to this card being quite playable in the TCG. Okay. Miriam, special illustration rare, not the regular one, the special illustration rare Miriam, a gorgeous card out of Scarlet and Violet base set. Still, I think it's like the only big card out of Scarlet and Violet that I haven't pulled. But I did buy a copy of it, and I overpaid a little bit because I bought it when it was up at the starting point here on the graph, $51.61. Now it's currently down to $40.08, which is a 22.3% drop. We got 2 more cards to talk about. We got the Marnie from Sword and Shield base set. Kind of crazy that Sword and Shield base also does not have a ton to offer in terms of valuable cards, but this Marnie has done really well. Started at $65.28. That was 3 months ago. Spiked up to $81.73. Again, I think that must be due to that waifu craze that was happening a couple months ago, and now it has been trending back down. Still up 6.6% over the last 3 months, sitting at $69.61, which leads us to the last card that we're talking about today, the Iono special illustration rare, a total banger of a card with the Pikachu and the Eevee and the Magnemite. Like, what a great card this is. Love it. Another one where I actually traded for a copy of this one. It's currently in part of my PSA submission, but I've never pulled it. And this graph here, it's right at the starting point is right at when this Paldea Evolved released. So we're talking about like pre-release pricing. This one was $116.16, spiked up to $146.76, and now has come back down. Now it's just under $100, currently sitting at $98.16. But that is a very, very nice, valuable card. The most valuable card out of Paldea Evolved by a pretty substantial margin the last time I checked. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, that's what I have to say. Let's rip into some Astral Radiance today. I really, really want to pull that Irida, but the Machamp V alt art would be a nice touch as well. Let's get to it. I'll flip the screen around and see you on the flippity flop. Okay, so let me know what you think about these full art trainer cards. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, you have a big hit in the Marnie from Sword and Shield base set. You have a big hit in the Miriam special illustration rare from Scarlet and Violet base set. You have a big hit in Iono, both the regular one and the special illustration rare from Paldea Evolved, and then some scattered in between, but it's really hard to know like which ones are going to go up and which ones are going to go down, because you go back to Sun and Moon era, you have the Lily, and you have the Misty's Determination, you have the Cynthia, like there's a ton, the Rosa, you have a ton of cards that have gone to the moon over the last like year and a half. And kind of just out of nowhere, in my opinion anyways. So interesting. So we're going to try and pull this Irida from Astral Radiance. I haven't actually pulled a ton of Astral Radiance packs. Astral Radiance was the set before I started the YouTube channel. So, I mean, I've opened some of it, but never a ton of it. It was never like my favorite set. But the more I open it, the more I actually think it has some pretty awesome cards like that. Starmie V, Trainer Gallery is absolutely gorgeous. The Machamp is ridiculously cool. The Beedrill is ridiculously cool. The Irida in Japanese is worth a lot of money. I mean, so it's actually not half bad of a set, in my opinion. And I think the last time I talked about it, I told you like I got a pretty solid deal on it. Paid $160 per booster box in Canadian, and that was shipped to my door, taxes in, everything. So not too bad. It turns out to be like, I don't know, 120-ish US dollars per booster box. I bought a case of it, and so $120, $125 US each booster box, shipped, taxes in to my door. So I was really happy with that price. Offer though so far, so we got to get a hit somewhere in here. And as we're inching ever closer to the release of Scarlet and Violet 151, I actually didn't know this, but the Raging Surf, the new Japanese set, comes out on the same day as Scarlet and Violet 151, so that'll be one to keep your eye on as well. I mean, I keep seeing it in the comments and in the Discord and everything. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure to do so. The link is down below in the description. But there's some serious hype for 151, in my opinion. And myself included. Like, I just cannot wait. I think it's going to be the set of the year pretty substantially. I think it's going to be awesome. The Japanese 151 was literally the most fun I've ever had opening Pokemon cards. Oh, we got a silver border here. This could be it. Come on, baby. The Machamp, one-time dealer. 3, 2, 1. Lilligant V Full Art. Still a nice hit, but not the one I was looking for. Very nice, though. The colors really pop on that, actually. Not too shabby at all. Anytime you see that silver border in the Sword and Shield era, like, my heart just skips a beat. My stomach goes into my throat a little bit. And that's what opening Pokemon cards is all about. Because literally, we had a shot at a $100 card. Didn't get there, but like the sweats, as Pokevault likes to call it, the degenerate tingles, or the goosebumps, degenerate bumps. Hilarious. Speaking of Pokevault, he is one of my favorite YouTubers for Pokemon, and I just watched a video of his where he's opening the mystery packs from everyone. Like, he's got the fanny packs from Danny Phantom, he's got the Pokerev packs from Pokerev. Unlisted Leaf has some. Galarian Obstagoon, what a sick card that is. Let's go. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row? What is this? Come on. Another shot at the Machamp. I'll finish my thought in a second, maybe. 3, 2, 1. Typhlosion. We got all the full arts in the house today. Man, 2 silver borders in a row. Oof. Plus a double banger pack. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. That's actually a cool card too. I've never pulled that one. All right, so this video just turned into like, oh, for the first 5 packs or 4 packs, and now 3 hits in the last 2 packs. Not too bad. Okay, finishing my thought. Pokevault was opening all the mystery packs. I think Unlisted Leaf had some, and then Chloe and Dean had some as well. It was pretty interesting to watch. Like, I've never actually bought the mystery packs, so if you have, let me know in the comments. Do you like the mystery packs? Have you ever pulled anything awesome from the mystery packs? I always like watching YouTube videos of people opening the mystery packs. I think that's pretty fun, because you got like, I mean, you got the sweats for huge packs, which is always fun. And there's something about, like, I love the Sword and Shield era, and I actually am a fan of Scarlet and Violet, but watching people open old packs is super, super fun. Samurott V. All right, these packs have not actually been all that bad at all. Another cool card. Astral Radiance actually has some great artwork to it. Like, the Beedrill card is legit awesome. The Lilligant is ridiculously gorgeous. The Machamp is one that, like, the more I see it, the more I want it, because I think it looks so stinking cool. So definitely maybe an underrated set. I think that's what I said last time I looked at the Astral Radiance data. This is the last card coming up in 3, 2, 1. Vespiquen non-holo rare. Okay, here's what we got. We got Samurott V, Hisuian Typhlosion V, full art card. Really, really nice card, actually. Then we got the Galarian Obstagoon. Obstagoon, seriously, one of the coolest shiny Pokemon in existence. I love it. And we got the Hisuian Lilligant V full art. 2 full arts in one video is pretty ridiculous. That's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. If you want to be entered to win 4 packs of Obsidian Flame, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, bell notifications on, hit the like button, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for all your support. Appreciate you all so much. And until my next one, peace!